Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sierra, and today I want to work with this little mold here. It is a teddy bear. It looks like a sweater pattern. It's for Tabba Squishies. I'm not going to use it for Tabba Squishy. I'll bring you guys in just a little bit. Up there was good. What I have 3 ounces of resin here. I'm using Von Crafter epoxy resin, and I also want to apologize in advance. I do have fans going. I have 2 air purifiers going. So if you can hear that, I apologize. I am wearing my nitrile gloves. You want to protect your skin and your lungs. The air purifiers I have going, I have one to my right and one to my left. One to my left is the Resiners air purifier. I really like that one. That one lets me know the temperature and the humidity of my room. My room right now is sitting at 75 degrees, 49% humidity. It's really important to know how warm your room is, because the warmer the room, the faster the resin cures. The higher the humidity, it could prevent your resin from curing if the humidity is too high. It also lets me know by the fans will pick up, and then the lights will change and let me know if the air quality drops in my room. So I really like that. So I just want to get this poured. I'm real curious to see how this looks. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use some mica powder that Von Crafter had kindly sent me. I'm going to use the coffee. I don't ever use brown mica powder, or at least it's been a while. And I'm going to take this little cup, and I'm going to take 99. It's really important that you use a high isopropyl alcohol. The higher the number, the less water. So this is 99% isopropyl alcohol. I'm going to pour just a smidge in my cup there. And I'm going to take some mica powder, a little bit more, and see if I can break that up in there. I could probably use a little bit more mica powder because it's turned to a paste. I don't want a paste. Like that. My thumbs. And what this does is it breaks up the powder, so you're not dealing with chunks of mica. Sometimes it can be hard to break up in your resin. So that's what I have. I'm going to close these so I don't get alcohol and mica powder all over my room. I know this mold takes more than 3 ounces, but I don't want this to flash cure on me. Flash cures are not what you want. It can actually be dangerous to have your resin flash cure on you. And I don't want that. So I'm just going to put my mica powder, dump it in there like so. And I'm going to start mixing it in. You just want to make sure if you do this, you use a high number of isopropyl alcohol. I wouldn't use like the 50% or the 75%. I don't even know if I'd be comfortable with the 91% doing this with your mica powder and that. Because water and resin, it does not mix. Does not end well. A lot of things can go wrong with your resin. For one, it won't cure. And 2, you could have a chemical reaction that you don't want. But that is how good that mixed in. Really nice. So now, I'm going to get my little bear, and I'm going to put about that much in, maybe a little more. I'm going to fill those ears. And I'm just going to squeeze the ears like so. Okay. Add some more. Well, this damn near held off a lot of it, didn't it? Okay. So, I'm going to check this in, I don't know, about an hour. See where we're at, because that might cure fast. We'll see, because it's kind of deep. A little deeper than I'm comfortable going. This way, not this way. 3 ounces in a coaster. Not too bad, but 3 ounces deep. It can flash cure. We don't want that. So I'm gonna just be in the next room, keep an eye on this, and I will see you for the next step. Okay, I am back with this. It's been about 3 hours, give or take a little bit, and I want to add the next pour in. So I'm gonna take some isopropyl alcohol, just a bit. Where's my stick? What do I do with it? I'll just get another stick. I reuse them all the time. I'm gonna get some brown and set that in there and mix it up. So we got that. And that just basically dissolves all the clumps and bumps and all that good stuff. Okay. So I'm gonna close this up or it becomes a mess. Obviously this didn't flash cure, but I do have a fan that I have, it's right in front of me, and I will put that on just to keep the area cool. I'm gonna dump this little mixture into my resin. I have 2 ounces of resin mixed up. And I'm gonna mix that in there. I wanna try and color match this the best I can, but that's almost impossible because I'm not weighing the powder or anything like that. This is what we have. Looks good. Mixed up beautifully. Just making sure. I'm gonna start pouring out this mold. I notice it's kind of gets weighty up here, so I'm gonna take some of my glitter jars. I'm just gonna set them right there. I'll try to have everything in the description box, everything linked. This looks much darker. Well, maybe not much. And I could have added a little bit. Little bit more. So I'm probably gonna mix up another ounce, and then I'll go from there. And I will see you at demold. So yeah, I'm just gonna top that off just a little bit. I'll probably wait until it sets up and just do a little bit of clear because I don't want to try and match a 3rd level on there. So I will see you at demold. Okay, I am back and this is cured. I did put a little thin coating of clear resin on there just to top it off a little bit. I didn't want to dome it too much because I still want it to be able to sit. I may have domed it a little bit too much, but we shall see. Let's get this out, shall we? Don't want to rip the mold. So don't want to break off his head. Put this back. That was so cute. Look at that. Look how cute he is. Yeah, I really, really like him a lot. Let's see. Let me find a marker. Hold on a minute. I thought I was ready. Guess not. Okay, I have a black acrylic marker. Let me bring you guys in a little bit. And I'm just going to draw on his little eyes. Like so. Put the other one on. I really like this mold. It's so cute. It held just over 5 ounces of resin. So if you get this mold, that's how much resin it holds. Trying to get the whole eyeball. I didn't know if I said, but these markers are acrylic markers. That's resin acrylic markers. I do have a little fan right here going. I usually keep that one going unless I'm messing with powders or anything like that. Let me get a red marker for the nose. Let me see. These markers were a Christmas present from my wonderful husband. I don't see any mouth or anything like that, so I'm just going to stick with the little nose. Looks like a little heart-shaped nose. There is my little bear. Let me get a piece of white cardstock. There he is. Isn't he cute? Ooh, I like him. He is adorable. Absolutely adorable. I really like the weight of him too. So here is my little bear. I wonder which granddaughter's going to claim him. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please leave in the comment section down below. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. And to my subscribers, I truly appreciate you. I could not do this without you. Y'all have a great day and God bless. Bye.